What if I told you that every bite of food you eat is part of a hidden war? In this video, we'll zoom into a tiny meadow and follow one simple food chain, from sunlight to top predator, and what happens when one link breaks. Imagine a small patch of grass, no cities, no machines, just sun, soil, and plants. This is our mini world. By the end, you'll see how a single missing bug here can shake everything above it. Every food chain starts with the sun. Plants are the quiet magicians here. They turn sunlight, water, and air into sugar. That means plants are the producers that feed almost everyone else. Now meet the grass. It doesn't chase anything, but it's packed with stored sunlight. When something eats the grass, it's really eating the sun's energy, just in leafy form. That's step one of our chain. Here comes our first animal, a grasshopper. It chomps on the grass, breaking it down to get energy for jumping and flying. Grass is the fuel. The grasshopper is the primary consumer in our tiny ecosystem. Watch closely. The grasshopper doesn't keep all that energy. Some is used for movement and heat, some is stored in its body. That stored energy is a tasty treasure for the next hungry guest in this chain. Enter the frog. It spots the grasshopper, waits perfectly still, then snap, tongue out, meal gone. The frog is a secondary consumer. It collects the energy that started in the sun, passed through grass, then grasshopper. Notice how the frog eats many grasshoppers. Energy thins out at each step, so predators need more prey. That's why there are usually fewer frogs than insects in a healthy ecosystem. Higher up the chain, we add a snake. It hunts the frogs using slow, careful movements. The snake is a tertiary consumer, getting only what little energy survives all the previous steps. Look at the pattern. Plants at the base, then herbivores, then carnivores. This pyramid of energy explains why we see lots of grass, fewer grasshoppers, even fewer frogs, and fewer snakes. But what if we remove the grasshoppers? Suddenly frogs lose food, their numbers drop. Then snakes lose frogs and they drop too. One tiny insect group can control the whole chain above it. And what about the end of the line? When plants, insects, frogs, and snakes die, decomposers like fungi and tiny soil creatures break them down, returning nutrients to the soil for new plants. So our simple chain is really part of a huge web with many overlaps. Change one population and you tug on many others. This is why scientists study even the boring bugs so carefully. Here's the wild part. You are part of food chains too. Every meal you eat traces back to sunlight captured by plants, then passed along. You're walking around on recycled starlight. Now you know how a simple meadow runs on sunlight, one bite at a time. Next time you see grass, insects, or a frog, remember, you're looking at energy on a journey, and we've only scratched the surface.